Hey, travelers, I'm back, and I'm with Andy again. Andy decided to come back for another one, but I've taken my house back. So
Yeah, I actually never left. I've been like hiding in the walls.
I thought I heard something this week. That's creepy. But
Well, hey,
good,
it's quite comfy actually.
good.
Yeah, nice and warm.
I'm glad our accommodations were fitting for
Right.
you. Yeah. So this week we're gonna talk about one of my favorite beers, pumpkin beers.
Mm-hmm.
Or in the case of Dogfish Head, Punkin beer, as it were.
A couple yam beers in there sometimes.
Yeah.
Various
Well, and there's
festive gourds.
Yeah, they tell you pumpkin. Sometimes it's not actual pumpkin. But,
Right. Sweet potato.
Yeah, yam and sweet potato.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
we've got a whole wide variety. We've got pumpkin ale from Dogfish Head, which is not barrel aged, and it's just a pumpkin beer.
I think it's one of the first pumpkin beers that ever came out unseen.
That might be true.
Mm-hmm.
I can't deny that, or
Yeah.
So we'll go with that.
All right.
Southern Tears cold pressed coffee pumpkin, which I believe is also it's an imperial.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, that's gonna be good.
I think regular pumpkin is imperial too.
Yeah. And then one of my favorites, and I know it's probably one of your favorites too, the pumpkin imperial ale, which is aged on brandy barrels.
Ooh.
From Lakefront.
Gotta love those brandy barrels.
Oh, it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good. Anyway,
Wisconsin. We love our brandy.
oh yeah. Well, and then save the Wisconsin one for last.
Sure.
So let's bust into these, and while you're pouring, and I'll make you pour the first one.
All right.
We can discuss a little bit about why there's all the hate on pumpkin beers. Can you tell me why there's all the hate on pumpkin beers?
I have no idea why there's hate on pumpkin beers. Probably the same reason that there's hate on like pumpkin spice lattes, and I don't know.
Maybe.
I think people just think it's oversaturated.
Is this like a new thing where if it's not a hazy IPA, we're just gonna hate it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I feel like there's been hate for pumpkin beers for the last couple of years, even before hazy IPAs were a thing.
Well, maybe so. So this is pumpkin ale from Dogfish Head.
Yep.
And you don't get a terrible amount of pumpkin on the nose.
There's a little bit there, but it's probably going to be nothing compared to the pumpkin.
No, it's not. But this is easy drinking.
Mm-hmm.
If you like pumpkin, easy drinking ale that you could probably have 3, 4 of.
6.
8.
8.
Yeah, if you really like pumpkin that much. And
well.
I do. So this is easy drinking.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like a nice fall day.
Oh, I could drink this for a long time. For all those people at Dogfish Head, this is fantastic. So keep making more of it, because that's the other thing that I've come across this year is that a lot of people are discontinuing, or they just aren't making a pumpkin beer this year for whatever reason.
I think maybe just because the fad's dying down. Everybody loves their hazy IPAs. So
well, maybe so. Maybe if they made a hazy pumpkin
or sour pumpkin
with lactose.
Yeah,
that's all the thing now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Put some pineapple
IPAs,
in it.
Yeah. Or you can do what Oliphant did and put fruit cocktail in it.
They're always putting something weird in their beer. Let's face it. We love them for it.
We love those guys. Oh, Oliphant, so good.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I am thrilled about it. And I've had this one this year. Actually, this is the first time that I've had it out of the bottle this year. So it actually tastes a little different. I had it on tap.
Okay. It's a little bit warmer too.
It is, yeah.
But
and that probably
cellar
helps.
temperature.
Yeah.
Not like we're drinking this hot.
Right. Very good beer.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty is there an AB? Oh, 7%.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was on the lower.
It's a lot higher than I would have thought.
Yeah.
Anyway, I would highly recommend that if you love pumpkin. And then this next one, if you love coffee and pumpkin, which I love both. I don't know how you feel about coffee.
I'm not a huge coffee drinker.
Well, I knew there was something I didn't like about you.
Well, yeah. There's got to be at least one thing.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll dive into that, and we gotta do the taster glasses because the ladies want to drink this. So this is a little higher in alcohol, of course.
Higher than 7?
It's an imperial, 8.6.
Right. Okay. That's right. I forgot it was an imperial.
And for having coffee in it, not very dark.
Maybe I will like this one. I tend to like the lighter colored coffee beers. like your Banshee Cutter from Insight.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I forget what the one from Modest is called, but that one too.
Yeah, that one's very good.
Mm.
Heavy coffee.
Yeah, right on the nose.
Really not a lot of pumpkin.
Mm-mm.
There's a lot more coffee, maybe a little more pumpkin on the pumpkin spice on the back end.
Pumpkin spice for sure. That's Southern Tier in a nutshell, though. They really like their spiced ales and spiced beers.
Yeah.
So.
And this, actually, I would drink this again just for having the coffee taste in it. It probably rivals the two over in the Twin Cities that we're talking about.
This is your pumpkin spice latte.
Yeah. If I could have this in the morning, that would make my day much different. Just saying. I know your day doesn't start till like 10, but
8 o'clock, 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
Depending on.
But that's fantastic. A lot of coffee, a little bit of pumpkin spice. It says light roasted coffee. I don't know. I get a little more coffee than they were probably intending on doing, but
again, it kind of follows suit with some of those other lighter coffee beers where it's not a coffee taste.
Right.
It's not astringent. It's more,
and it
tastes like how coffee smells.
Right. And it's not a stout, so it's not going to sit with you. You could drink two if you really want to if you like coffee that much.
And I know a few people who do.
Yeah, sure.
I thought you wanted to open a coffee bookstore or something.
Coffee bookstore?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bookstore. And then you need a coffee shop in there because people aren't just going to come into a bookstore.
Bookstore and coffee.
Yeah.
You could do a bookstore with coffee beer.
That's Alex off camera chastising me for wanting to open up a bookstore.
Coffee shop.
Bookstore first, coffee shop second.
So here's the beer that when you guys were taking over my house that I only had one left when I came home.
Sorry.
Yeah. I figured that was going to happen. I really had contemplated just taking them with me. I should have.
You really should have. Oh.
And I'm sure it tastes just as good as it ever did.
I'm going to try it back to back with the pumpkin.
Pumpkin. So Lakefront, for those of you that aren't aware, Lakefront is Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And I honestly can't say that I've ever had a bad beer from there, but
absolutely not.
This time of the year is the time of the year that I really look forward to when they always bring out the brandy barrel aged pumpkin.
And just their barrel series in general starts coming out. Yeah. A lot of those are going to be winter beers.
Right.
I think we had their winter spiced lager last year.
And they do another pumpkin that's not brandy or barrel aged. It's just a regular pumpkin. Obviously I don't gravitate towards that one as much because if the brandy barrel aged one is there, I'm going to buy that one instead. But the first time that I had it was when we shot the episode down there and
fell in love
I
instantly.
was hooked. I was absolutely hooked. And this is easily one of the best beers. And not to say that I don't like any of their beers. It's just one of their best beers and one that I look forward to every year.
I mean, it checks all your boxes.
Right.
Barrel aged, high ABV, pumpkin.
Yeah. Speaking of that, I guess I didn't look at the ABV.
It's about 13, I think.
Let's see if they tell us. Maybe they didn't even want... 13.4.
Yep.
Yeah. That'll do it.
That'll get you there.
You bet. But yeah, fantastic beer all around. And obviously it goes fast. So when it goes into the store, I was I was one of the first people in Eau Claire to find it this year.
Yeah.
But and it went fast again. I've seen it a little more this year than I have in previous years, so it's still around. But
they're probably making more of it this year. Probably. Was last year the first year they had done it? Can't remember what they said.
I'm not entirely sure, but if they had, it just didn't make it to where we were.
Right.
Which so many things just don't make it here.
Especially from the Milwaukee, Chicago markets.
Right. And I've gone on, rants about that before, but we won't go down that road. So yeah, pumpkin beers. And there are a ton of, and granted, yes, just like every other type of beer, there are beers that just don't taste that great.
Right.
I get it. But these are three that we really like. And And the
Probably.
Southern Tier one, I don't know that I've ever had that one before, but it is very
I've
good.
had the regular pumpkin before, and I know
Right.
you have too.
Yep.
That's all over the place this time of year.
And the
usually.
barrel-aged pumpkin and all that.
The Warlock is their dark one.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. Very good. There again, very good. And so these beers, well, even the Dogfish Head, they're going to be a little on the pricier side. I think the Lakefront probably is the cheapest out of all three of them. I think you can get a 6-pack of that for, or is it a 4-pack? 4-pack of that for.
Is it a 4-pack? I thought it was a 6-pack.
Honestly, I don't know.
We'll have to verify that later.
There again, on the cheaper side, it was a 4-pack. Beth is off camera telling me it was a 4-pack.
Okay.
So I think that was like $13. The other ones are 4-packs as well, and they're like a $15 range.
Right. Yeah, Punkin especially because Dogfish Head has that name brand recognition.
Right.
They can charge a little bit more for
Right.
beers.
And it's
good
mean,
on you.
Being in the Midwest too, it's a bit of a what you would call an import from the East Coast. Yeah, in Southern Tier, it's I guess it's out of New York. It's brewed and bottled in New York anyway.
Yeah. Upstate New York though, so that's going to be a little bit closer to us.
Right. But anyway, yeah. So you're going to pay a little more, but the beer's going to taste so good.
Mm-hmm.
Especially
this time of year, it's getting a little bit colder. Leaves are starting to fall.
Yeah.
Pumpkin season. Come on, guys.
Right. Yeah. And Oktoberfest, we could do a vlog on Oktoberfest too, but a lot of them taste the same.
Mm-hmm.
There are different variances.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you don't have barrel aged Oktoberfest.
No. Imperial Oktoberfest.
You don't have Imperial Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Although if somebody out there wants to try it, I'm more than willing to drink it.
I feel like I did see an Imperial Oktoberfest once.
It's pretty
somewhere.
bold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it turned out.
Huh. Anyway, go out there and try seasonal beers at the very least. If you're going to hate on pumpkin, there's probably there's nothing that I can tell you that you're going to just keep hating on pumpkin then. And by all means, comment below and write your nastiest thing about the pumpkin beer. And
check out all the links underneath the table.
We'll be sure to respond to you in kind because we take the high road here at Taproom Travelers.
Since when?
I don't know.
Okay.
Today?
All right, cool.
Tomorrow
verify. I've never taken the high road.
Tomorrow we might not.
All right.
Anyway, yeah. So what do we have coming up? The next episode you're going to see from us after this vlog. We're going to do a Tin Whiskers vlog episode if everything goes to plan anyway.
Yeah.
So I guess
Looking
if you
forward to that one.
don't see that, something happened.
If you saw the one with you
Valkyrie,
and Troy at Valkyrie with Randy, this will be similar, but up in St. Paul with
Andy,
from
the
Tin Whiskers.
Taproom manager from Tin Whiskers.
Yes.
So we're going to go over and talk to him. We're doing our van tour. We ended up getting a van this time instead of a bus, so we're going to try that out. And then for those of you that are in the Eau Claire area, or I guess even the Hudson and Menominee area, be watching for the next time that we have a van or a bus going out there to different breweries and stuff. And we'll have. There's another event that I think we're working on. We haven't really mentioned much about it, but for those of you that follow us on social media, make sure that you pay attention to what we're posting out there. So we've got another event that we're working on for those of you that like charity and that kind of thing. We're gonna be doing some of that. Other than that, if you haven't already liked us on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter and all that other good stuff, and definitely YouTube, because you're probably watching this on YouTube.
Subscribe, hit
Subscribe
that stupid
and
little
like
bell.
and comment, because we love to hear your comments, and we like to know what you're thinking about what we're doing.
Right.
So that's about it for us for this week, and like I said, we'll have the one with Tin Whiskers next week. Don't drink too much of that, boy.
Hey.
Anyway,
something to cheers with.
Anyway,
We're about to sign off here. You can't cheers with an empty glass.
for all of us at Taproom Travelers, we'll see you next week. Until then, Prost.
Cheers, guys. Hey, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like what you saw, you can click down below where there's some more episodes for you to watch. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe on episodes that you do watch. We hope to see you next time.